Hello, and welcome back to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. I'm your host, the Brickanista, Naomi, and we have a fun-filled day today with mock improv. So exciting. And there's an echo somewhere. We're going to have to work on the echo. Anyway, thank you, everyone. Behind the scenes, I have quite a few guests with me today. And it's really exciting. These are all Tricky Luggers. So for those of you who are not familiar with Tricky Lug, it's an informal Lego user group where we follow Richard Board and Flynn DeMarco, who were contestants in Lego Masters Season 1. So with that, let me introduce to you some of the people who are going to be participating in mock improv this week. And we have... Look at this wonderful cast of characters. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
So first, let me introduce you all the way from the UK. We have Matthew Builds Bricks.
Hello, everybody.
Matthew.
Hello. How's everybody doing?
Your head is cut off.
Yes.
How are you?
Just trying to set it up. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
And welcome to the stream. And we're really excited to have you participate. And we also have Brickworm, Daneen McDermott. Brickworm,
hello.
How are you?
I am good.
And PT McEwen just joined the chat. Hello, welcome to the stream. And Daneen has done this before, and she was like, "Oh, I want to come back and do this again." So yeah, it was loads of fun. So really happy to have you here. So welcome. And we also have on the stream, we have Rob Ziccardi. Welcome, Rob. Welcome to Mock Improv.
Yes, the second most Eastern person to Matthew.
That's right. You're in, is it Pennsylvania? Is that right?
One more east. I'm in New Jersey.
Oh, New Jersey. That's right. So yeah, so we have an East Coast representation as well here. And thank you for joining. And of course, you all remember we have Debo Bricks.
Hi, everybody.
Debo is out of Michigan. And
Lansing, Michigan.
Lansing. And what's the S for?
Michigan State University Spartans.
Oh, okay.
Spartans.
Hello, Zach Martinez. And hello, everyone. Thank you and welcome to Mock Improv. Yes, we have quite the cast of characters here. And I did get a note right before the stream that Ferg has a conflict. So unfortunately, Ferg Pons won't be joining us this time. And I told him, I said, I was really looking forward to having him join us because he's really known for building fast. So we'll have to have him again, hopefully next month. We try to do this once a month. And for those of you who have not participated in mock improv or seen mock improv or joining from home and building while we're building, it's a very simple premise. You have a 16 by 16 plate, either a base plate or a plate, and you have 90 minutes to build something based on what the chat tells us. So this is going to be interesting. Uh-oh, somebody just said boo. Glenn Copeland, welcome to the stream. He's used to saying meow. So I guess for the month of October, he might be saying boo. Such an amazing group of builders. Yes, I agree with you, Zach. I know. This is a really amazing group of builders here. And then it looks like Debo has his cup of parts lined up already. Look at that.
That's just sorting going on there. That's all that is.
Okay, so this time we're focusing on Marvel What-If CMFs. And if anybody has seen the Marvel What-If series, or if you haven't seen it, I'm just going to forewarn you, there may be spoilers. Because depending on which characters we pick, we might talk about the episodes. And I'm not sure if everybody here in the playroom, the players, if the players have seen
the playroom.
But I will tell you right now, I was very disappointed that Doctor Strange did not make the What If CMF list. So I'm just going to put that out there. If you haven't seen the Doctor Strange episode of the What If series, it's like, how could they not put him in there? He took up a whole episode. Anyway, so that's me.
It was probably, right. I don't think there was any different version of him in there. There wasn't anything really visually different. as opposed to like
Well,
a zombie.
I guess that's true. It's just
And he does have a movie coming out next year.
yeah.
So
That's
there's going to
true.
be a
And then
whole
Loki.
line. Yeah.
Loki also was just Loki, right? But they do have the Throg. So
Becomes a
speaking
frog.
of which, let's look at the Wheel of Names. And Cornado's here. Hey, Cowboy Kenobi, Cowboy Cornado, how are you? All right. So what I'm going to do is we're going to start with let's see if I get this right. Okay. So we have the wheel of the different characters in the What If series. And the last time I did this, we had people who had all of them. We spun for them first. And I'll just tell you right now that Rob, and you only need one to participate in this. So Rob has the Captain America Sam Falcon version. So he's going to be playing with that character. And I personally only have two. I actually have three. I also have the Captain America, but I have the zombie and I have the Loki. But I know that Debo has all of them, and I think Matthew, you have all of them as well. Is that right?
No, I only have 5.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I've
Well, why don't we do this? We'll first spin with all of them, that minus the Falcon for Debo. So we're going to start with Debo. Okay, Debo?
Sounds good.
All right. So Debo is going to be using Zombie Hunter Spider-Man. Okay. So we're going to take that off the list. All right. Now, see, like I said, for me, I only have. So the way this might work for me is whoever spins next, if you get either the Loki or the zombie Captain America, then I'll play with the other one. But okay, so I think, all right, you have 5 of them, right, Matthew?
I do indeed, yeah.
Okay. And which 5 do you have?
I have Sylvie, Loki, Wanda, Zombie Captain America, Captain Carter, and I forgot her name, Monica. That's it.
Okay. All right. So I think Chala. Daneen, do you have Chala?
I do.
Okay. So you have Chala, Zombie Captain America. All right. Let me go back through this again. All right. I think what I'll do is I'll just go through the list. Scarlet Witch. Do either of you have Scarlet Witch?
I do have Scarlet Witch.
You do. Okay. And Vision? I don't think
do
either
not.
of you have Vision,
Nope.
right?
No.
Okay. Monica Rambeau.
We both have that one.
You
Yeah.
both have that. Okay. Loki variant with Throg.
We both have that.
Yep.
Okay. Sylvie with Alligator Loki.
We both have that.
Okay. And then Bucky. You don't have Bucky. That one, right?
No.
Okay. And Captain Carter. I think
Yeah.
Matthew has Captain Carter.
Yeah.
Okay. And Gamora.
No, don't have that.
Neither one of you have Gamora, right?
Nope.
Okay. Zombie Captain America. I think
I have
you have it, Matthew, but not Daneen.
Yeah.
Okay.
I actually do, but
Oh, you do? Okay. That's right. You said you didn't want to play with Zombie Captain
I
America.
don't know.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
know.
that's good because we'll see what happens with this next spin. What about Chala?
I have Chala.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
So let's see how this goes. So this might be either Matthew or Daneen for this next spin. We'll see how it goes.
If it comes up with one that one of us doesn't have.
I'm spinning for Matthew, just for the record. So Monica Rambeau.
Woo.
Okay. Okay. So you're
And her
gonna
tiny
play Monica
helicopter.
Rambeau. Okay. Now, Daneen mentioned to me earlier she did not want to play with Captain America, Zombie Captain America. So
Not
I think-
particularly. I mean, I can, but
No, I'll just. I only have 2, so because I have the Captain America Falcon, but I'll play with Zombie Captain America, and I'll take that off the list. And you have all of these, Scarlet
you
Witch.
need to remove Scarlet Witch and Captain Carter then.
Okay. All right. Let's do
Is that
that.
5? That doesn't look right.
Okay,
Wait.
so you've got these 3 choices.
Oh, because we've already got we already took care of Falcon, right?
Yeah, Falcon's already in play.
Already out.
Yep.
So Loki, Sylvie, T'Challa, and Monica's out. Okay, yeah. All right.
Okay, ready? Okay, so your character will be T'Challa.
Awesome.
Star-Lord. Okay. Awesome. And let me go back to the chat. Let me see if it stopped sharing for a moment. And I have to go back to StreamYard. Okay, there we go. All right. So let me see. Let me look at the chat right now. Okay, I think I'm up to date. So far, I only have collected 4 CMFs, Falcon, Vision, Bucky, Sylvie. Okay, well, if you want to, Zach, if you want to use any of those 4, anybody who wants to play along, you don't have to have a specific one. You really could do this with any one of these characters. Just for us, we wanted to pick a unique one for each one of us. So I have Zombie Cap, and you're going to have to help me with which one each of you have. No, Rob has the Falcon, and Debo, you have Spidey, and then we have Monica Rambeau for Matthew, and then Daneen, you have. You have to forgive me. My mind is not here. So.
T'Challa.
Oh, you've got the Winter Soldier? Okay. So now.
Star-Lord.
Oh, Star-Lord. That's right. T'Challa Star-Lord. Okay. Thank you. Like I said, you'll have to forgive me because I've been on a road trip for the last 12 days. So my mind is like mush right now. Okay. So our next part of this is where we're going to need help from the chat. And I'm going to have people in the, everybody, the competitors, help me out by putting in these different things. So the next one that we have, and hopefully this is going to be correct, is this are, well, we could do activities first. We usually do locations first, but we could do activities. Or should I go back and do it the same way as I always have? Maybe I should. The reason why this system is a little unusual is because I can't see when I do a share of the Chrome tab. I can't see which one it is. All right, let's hope this is the one. Okay, locations. All right, let's go ahead and do this as we normally do. Okay, so I'm going to have the chat go ahead and give us some locations, and then if the players can relay that to me, I'll type it in. And by the way, if
Junkyard.
Junkyard? Ooh.
Yep.
Now that's not fair because you're just going to go to those sort cups behind you and just dump that on.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
that would be kind of easy.
Glenn says the moon.
Yeah.
The moon. Okay.
Disneyland from Disney.
Ooh.
That could be fun.
Graveyard is coming up popular.
Ooh.
Yeah, got 2 graveyards.
Okay. And litter box is off the table. We can't do litter box, and we can't see the beach. We've done that before, and we've also done a ramen house.
Ooh.
In the fourth, where was it? The French Quarter.
Folks.
So, do we have any others? Is that all we have? The 4?
Graveyard, Disneyland, the moon, junkyard. Come on, we got some more.
Okay, is that it? We could go with those 4. I was hoping the chat would come up with a few more.
How about,
So while they're coming up with a few more, I could give you a tiny little background on this. So at BrickCon, I did a talk on creativity, and this is very similar to the morphological matrix that I talked about, where you make a whole list of who, what, where, which is kind of what we're doing here.
We got some hot new submissions coming in.
Oh, okay. Yep. What else we have?
Kitchen.
Kitchen.
Beach.
Okay, we've done the beach before.
Bottom of the sea.
Bottom of the sea?
Don't worry, go ahead, Deba.
Back alley, but is that similar to underneath the docks? I don't know.
No,
Kind of
it's
a
not
shady
the
area.
same.
Okay.
But the beach, I'm going to take beach off because we've had that before.
A fog joint.
Haunted house.
I'm sorry, something joint?
A fa joint.
How do you spell that?
PHO.
Oh, okay. I've never thought of that as a joint. Okay. All right.
Oh, Lena stopped in to say hi before they're going back to work.
Lena.
So work is technically, I guess, a location.
Work? Okay.
Go to work. I love it.
Okay.
I'm scraping barrels over here.
All right,
We get
this
haunted
looks
house
good.
in there? We
This
did.
looks good. Going once, going twice. Okay, let's spin that wheel. Where are we going to be building? I'm hoping for haunted house. Let's go for haunted house. Haunted house. And we are going to be, so close to the haunted house. Okay, we're going to be in a back alley somewhere. Okay.
I figure out where my garbage cans are.
Yeah, garbage cans would be good. Okay. All right.
Lots of rubbish.
So let me see if I can pull this up now with the, and like I said, you'll have to forgive me that this system, it would be nice if it would tell me which ones. All right, I'm gonna shoot for this one. Hopefully this is the right one. Yay! Okay. List of activities. All right, what are we going to be doing in the back alley? Having brunch in the back alley or having brunch in the litter box was the last one. Okay, chat. What kinds of things would you like us to build in the back alley?
What's happening in the back alley?
Reading.
Reading. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Living, laughing, and loving.
Okay.
Is that all under one
Yeah.
umbrella
I think
of
so.
activity?
That is your
I
painting,
think so. Painting. Okay.
dumpster diving,
Oh, I want that.
sleeping,
Okay.
catching rats,
Oh, I have to look for my rats. What else can we be doing in the back alley?
a fight. No.
All right, chat.
It doesn't have to. Don't think of it as being in the back alley. Just think of anything. We'll mash it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Seeing a guy about
a guy about a thing.
Thanks,
Seeing a guy about a thing.
Cowboy
Okay.
Tornado.
We also got vandalism and playing games.
Oh, playing games. Yes, that would be the best.
I want vandalism.
Games and what? I'm sorry. What was the third one?
Vandalism?
Vandalism. Ooh.
Ooh.
Okay. I want dumpster diving. I want to see zombie Captain America go dumpster diving.
That would be quite funny.
Really, does
Okay.
Zombie Captain America do anything but dumpster diving?
Well, yeah, I mean, leftover brains are just as good as live brains, right?
Fishing for compliments is a late one coming in.
Fishing for compliments. Oh my God, that's going to be hard.
Yeah,
That's going to be hard to do.
that'll
fishing
turn
for-
on the creativity. It'll be great.
Okay. Okay. Is that enough? Do we have anything else? Anybody else want to share?
I just want to throw in posing for paparazzi.
Oh,
Okay. Hopefully I spelled that right. All right.
Just to add some.
Okay, let's see what we're going to be doing in the back alley. All right, ready folks? Here we go.
Come on, playing games, playing games.
Dumpster diving. Oh,
Vandalizing.
seeing a guy about okay. Well, that's pretty
Okay.
wide open.
I don't know
Pretty
what I'm
wide
going to do
open.
about that.
Now, what are we going to be doing in the back alley? Okay. All right, my friends. All right. So
Fashion
now that
show.
we know what the premise is, we know what we're going to be doing. We now have the opportunity to start the clock And does everybody know what we're doing? We all have our characters, and in the chat,
Just
if you want to play along, just find a minifig, and
Just want to
we
do
are
a
going to be
clarification.
building a back alley and seeing a guy about a thing, whatever that is. We could. I'm going to add dumpster diving. I think I'm going to see a guy about dumpster diving. I'm putting it out there. I mean, I can do that. So, okay, are we ready?
Now, can you
We're gonna
use
start the
additional
timer.
CMFs or
We're going to have to if we're seeing a guy about a thing.
yeah, or
It
is
could
it
be
just that
any
single
guy. It
one?
doesn't have to be the CMFs, other CMFs. It's going to be this. And the reason why Debo asked that question is that when I did the prototype of this, or the proof of concept, I had the Centurion doing a deal under the docks. And I said, well, who's he doing the deal with? And then we spun the wheel again to get the character. But in this case, not everybody has the whole set. So you can pick whatever character you want to be the guy that you're going to be meeting in the alleyway. And it is kind of a shady deal. If the alleyway is at night, it could be an alleyway during the day, you know? It doesn't have to be. But 16 by 16 plate. If you're playing at home, get a 16 by 16 plate. And any character, you don't have to have a What If CMF, but we're all using a What If CMF in this particular case. And we're going to do this in 90 minutes.
Ooh.
Okay. Good luck, everyone. And remember, if it doesn't work out, blame Tornado. Okay. So, all right. Is everybody ready? We're going to go start the timer. All right, my friends. Okay. And here we go. Oops. Wait a minute. What happened? Okay. I got an error message on there. Like I have to upgrade.
You know what?
Okay. Okay, cool. And feel free to chat while we're building. That's part of the fun.
Yeah.
And as I mentioned at the very beginning, there may be spoilers. If you haven't watched the What If series, I'm warning you right now, because I got Zombie Captain America. And for those of you who don't know, the premise is that essentially the what if is, what if the Avengers had become zombies somehow? And if they became zombies, then that's it. It sounds like my exes, according to Tornado. He can blame Tornado. That's funny. Always blame Tornado and Glenn.
That episode was one of, I don't want to go too much into the details, but that episode was one of the best ones of the entire season.
It was really
this was
good.
one of my favorite.
Yeah. If you haven't seen the series, I mean, it was pretty darn good. Okay, so we need to make an alleyway, and I'm gonna find. You know what? I don't think I have a dumpster. Now I gotta make a dumpster, don't I? Be careful what I wish for. Yeah, I am so my mind is just not in the right space because of all the driving. It took me 2.5 days to drive. Yeah, it's crazy. Seeing a guy about a thing. So don't be surprised, chat, if you hear me talking a lot, because a lot of people get hyper focused when they start doing this challenge.
And don't worry if you see me sticking my tongue out. It's just a focus thing.
Oh, is that right? Well, that's interesting. Now I've got to really put on my thinking hat for when I've watched Tiago build little micro builds. And so far, the many times we've done this, my pan plate has worked out really well for this. For some reason, pan plate, pretty generic, works.
when they were planning this CMF line, I wonder if the fact that because obviously you know when these are going to be released, and the one thing that hasn't happened with that's been released, at least in terms of the Disney shows, is Hawkeye, which is coming out later this year, and there was no CMF for anyone in the Hawkeye world.
Oh, interesting.
Which I don't think that Hawkeye is big enough for them to do any sets off of. But it was just interesting that they wouldn't include any characters.
Oops.
Well, they'll probably try to time a release of one, but it just might be kind of up in the air, so they didn't want to preempt it like they did with Wonder
Mr.
Woman.
Dewey. Mr. Dewey 757, if you just tuned in, for anybody who just tuned in, we are building in 90 minutes a CMF from the Marvel series, and we are building a back alleyway, and somebody is doing a deal with the guy about something. So you can
seeing a guy about a thing.
Something a guy about a thing. Whatever you want to, however you want to.
Very specific.
Seeing a guy about a thing, yeah. Yeah, and I've started to realize, I was so excited about dumpster diving that I'm really going to try to do this dumpster thing. But now that I'm looking at it, I'm going, ooh, maybe I should have thought more about this. And I think playing with the clock definitely changes things.
Oh yeah.
Changes just how you think about stuff. Maybe the only one unfamiliar with a lot of the Marvel movies. Expanded Universe Disney Plus series, but spoilers are okay. All right. Okay. Well, I warned you that we would do that. Any hope for future Marvel CMFs? I have no doubt they're going to have to do more Marvel CMFs. And it wouldn't surprise me if they would do them as additions to the series, because now that they've created What If, they can do whatever they want. For they've done season 1 now. They'll probably do another one for season 2, and you can do any kind of mashup, whatever they think of. So I think, yeah, definitely.
Well, they have a whole bunch of other shows. They have a whole bunch of other shows coming out too.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing, is that this series wasn't, or this CMF series wasn't just for the What If. It was for really any of the Disney Plus shows that have come out thus far.
Right. Right, exactly. So it's kind of like, hey, if we can think it up, it's going to happen. I mean, even the zombie one, I was surprised by that, because it was kind of like, it's similar to another TV show where they said, what if the superheroes were bad? And I can't remember if, who was in that? That was the show. Who was in that? That was the guy from, I think it was from Star Trek. He was starring in that.
You're talking about Heroes? Zachary Quinto?
No, it was similar to Heroes, but all the superheroes were evil. And I'm trying to remember the name of it, because I thought the premise was really interesting.
I saw a DC animated one, I guess it was within the last 10 years or so, where they had like an alternate universe where what if, like similar thing, what if if like Superman went bad? Right.
Yeah, exactly. I want to say the Lost Boys. No, it can't be the Lost Boys. It was some similar to that. The name anyway. But yeah, I think now that they've come up with that idea, pretty much the sky's the limit. They can pretty much do whatever they want.
Well, it's an old idea. What If is a comic book series that goes way back.
Oh, is it?
It's had was it the 70s maybe when they first started?
And in the Watcher was the guide.
Although the Watcher made his first appearance when Galactus came to town. He showed up to warn everybody that, hey, there's this big cosmic menace coming. Normally I don't do this, but I'm just giving you guys a heads up.
If you want to know anything about comic books or anime, Debo will know the answer. I have grown to know that about you, Debo.
Especially when it comes to Marvel Cosmic Fair. That's kind of nice.
Is that right? Yeah, I've got this whole new appreciation for comic books after everything that Lego has been doing with them. Oh, so we have Glenn has given us a link, but you didn't say what the link is.
That's the one, Red Sun. That's
Superman's Red Sun. Oh, okay. And you've heard many people want more from WandaVision, i.e. Agatha Harkness. Oh, yes, Agatha Harkness. The actress who plays her is hilarious. Yeah. Hello.
well, she's getting her own show. They just confirmed that.
Oh, they did. That's right.
Yes.
I remember hearing about that.
It will be awesome.
Yeah, I don't watch a lot of TV, but lately I think because of the pandemic, I think I've definitely added more to my viewing than I would have in the past.
Nope.
But who else is building a dumpster? Am I the only one building a dumpster?
I'm working on the backs of buildings at the moment.
Oh, okay.
Round up.
Well, I think what I like about mock improv is that it really makes you think, because I would never tell myself, okay, let's build a back alley, some guy meeting some person doing a thing. You know,
Yeah.
I wouldn't tell myself that.
Hey, Yano. Hey, Dave Morgan.
Hello.
Oh, Dave
Hey,
Morgan's
Dave.
here.
Hey, Dave.
How's it
Hello,
going?
hello.
We are working on building a back alley and people doing a thing in a back alley. Whatever that thing is, we're still TBD. And we were just talking about, we're using Marvel CMFs for the premise. And I'm still trying to figure out how to build a dumpster. It's not coming out the way I really wanted it to. It's kind of like I have it in my mind. I know what I want it to look like, but executing it has been a little challenging. Yeah. So I don't know what you all are doing, but I've got Captain America as a zombie. So clearly brains are going to have to be in the picture somehow.
They are.
And I know I have super brainy baby somewhere. Where are my brains? Where are my brains when I need them? That's the other thing is you get interesting quotes from this. You start building. Yeah, this has been interesting. I will say that. Seeing a guy about a thing in a back alley with Marvel CMFs. That's right. Thank you, Cornado. Yeah, for those of you who just joined, that's what we're doing. We are doing that. And clearly, that is not going to work.
And then we've also basically agreed that the thing that you were seeing a guy about could really have just picked any of the other categories that we yelled out and wanted to do, but it didn't land on that. So
yeah, exactly. So
Pretty
I
much.
really wanted
Yeah.
to build a dumpster, and which I'm doing anyway. But my execution of this is not going the way I had planned. So I'm like, I just want to make this corner. How can I make this corner work? I'm gonna have to try something else. Maybe a hinge plate or something. Where's my mind? Oh,
Yeah.
thank you, Glenn. Here's another link for Where's My Mind.
Is that a link for a Pixies video? What is that?
Who knows? Who knows?
Could be anything.
Yeah, but yeah. I think that's the other thing is that when you have your mind set on building a certain thing, then you just think, oh, I wish I had one of these to make a corner. It's almost like I would need to make it like a Lowell sphere or something. All right. I know I'm talking out loud a lot, but it's how I process.
I think that's always the neatest part, though, is hearing that process.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's one thing you don't get on Lego Masters is you don't get to hear them think about, okay, if I want to build this, what do I have to do?
What do we do?
Well, at least not on the U.S. version. Right?
Well, that's true. Yeah, the international versions seem like they have more possibilities. Aha!
Black door silver.
Bracket. I need a bracket. Oh, I think I've got a solution. Finally. It's like I knew it. I knew I'd figure it out sometime. It just took me a while. And this is where the elusive 1x5 plate would be would be helpful.
I got a bandsaw. I could break one for you.
A bandsaw?
Yeah, we'll just cut one down.
Especially season 2, according to Cornado. Yeah, you don't hear any of the thought process. I agree with you, Cornado. Yep. True dat. True dat. So true. Aha. 1x3 plates might come to the rescue. Oh, yes. I got it. I figured it out. Yay. It only took me, what, like 45 minutes? No, 15 minutes to figure that out. Now, hopefully I have enough brackets that this will work. Yeah, so for those of you who are wondering, here, I'll focus on myself as far as I've been trying to figure out how to build a dumpster. And what I'm doing is I was using these, what do you call them, the clip bars. And then I was trying to do the clips, but they weren't working. So I ended up using this bracket, this down bracket, and then adding a 1x3 plate to connect it. So now I just got to do the other side. And then that will be a big enough thing for a dumpster. So, hey, Gary Mullane from Ireland. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. You are here watching Mock Improv, a 1x5 plate in which color? In green. So I have 1x3 plates, and I'm using the down brackets, and hopefully I have enough. I don't know if I have any more in dark green. I have one. Okay, I'm going to have to change colors on this, but it's a dumpster, right? It doesn't have to be elegant.
Hey, every time I do this, Naomi, I realize that I don't have things nearly sorted well enough.
I have only the finest dining in this dumpster. So, fine dumpster diving in the for zombies, one and all. So welcome to the stream. For those of you who just joined, we are building something happening in a back alley with a guy with our CMF characters.
I never thought we would be building a Lego mock of that, but I guess.
Yeah. And I think, let's see, I do have room for a hinge. dumpster has one large lid, right? Or it might have 2 lids, right?
1 lid, 2 lids, depends on the dumpster.
Depends on the dumpster.
Make it 3. It'll be your own special thing.
It'll be a Brickanista dumpster.
There you go.
For people who have really wide trash, and you need that extra door.
You need that extra girth. Okay.
All right.
Looking for somewhere to put the couch.
Now I just need to see the guy and the thing.
You need a guy and a thing. You got to be doing a thing in the dumpster.
What do we hear about?
The alleyway. Yeah. I think this is gonna work. I don't know. I'm kind of like lowering my expectations now. Okay, this will be good enough. it will bring the concept to life. But this is not the most elegant dumpster. I will say that.
That's okay. I don't think zombies are very picky.
That's true. That's
And
true.
honestly,
Zombies-
I have never seen an elegant dumpster in all my life. And I've
That's
seen a couple
true.
dumpsters.
Maybe we should start a new business of elegant dumpsters. It's like, are you having a problem with your dumpster? Do you think it's not up to par with others in the neighborhood? Oh, we should put the Tesla brand on the dumpster. And then everybody will go out and buy it. Oops. Oh, this is so close. Okay. All right. I think I have something. Here, if you want to see what I've done.
Nice.
I do have
That's good.
this, so you can open both lids.
Yeah, that works.
It works. And I just have to put some rollers or something on the bottom. Oh, hey, how's it going, Yano? An elegant dumpster, like when they dress porta potties up with trellis. Yes. Good point. Good point. That is funny. And welcome to the stream, Yano. For those of you who just joined, we're using CMFs, and we are meeting a guy about a thing in the back alley. So that's what we're doing. And I happen to be using Captain America, the zombie Captain America. So clearly, and one of the things was dumpster diving, and I really wanted that. So I said, I'm going to do that anyway. We're going to go dumpster diving in the back alley for brains. I think that's what we're going to do. Yeah. So
Well, I have my back alley done.
Oh, here, let's focus on you here. Oh, that's nice. I love that.
We've got T'Challa doing some parkour moves here off the wall.
Yeah, I love the lamp you put there too. Nice touch.
And now I've picked out who he's doing a deal with.
Okay.
And I have an idea of what I'm going to make the deal about.
Uh-huh.
But that part I'm going to keep secret.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I've been super transparent about what I'm doing. And nice action, Brickworm, according to Yano. So nice work there.
Hi.
Yeah. But I feel better about this now. I wasn't feeling that great at the beginning, but now I'm feeling better about this. Yeah. I think, like I said, it's not the most elegant one, but it'll work. It will work. You're right, Brickworm. It's like this challenge makes you really look at your your sorting and how that's come together. Okay, what happened here? This thing fell apart. No. Yeah, I think we're all very quiet because we're concentrating.
Yeah.
It's like, what do I do now? This is much more fragile than I had anticipated, but okay. All right. So I do have my dumpster. It's like I said, it's not the most elegant dumpster, but I think it counts as a dumpster.
It looks fine to me.
It's going to work. Yeah. Okay. And I think we have to look for some brains. I think that's the other thing. It's like, yeah, oh, I found it. Yay.
Whoa.
It's a super brainy baby's brain. It's the only, I think I have one or two. So that's going in the dumpster.
There you go.
No, I know
So
what I'll have to do.
Super brainy babies returning.
Oh, maybe I could have Super Baby be the person that he meets in the alleyway.
There you go.
Oh, but I don't want Super Baby to be evil.
It doesn't necessarily have to be an evil thing. I mean, we're pushing for elegant dumpsters here. We're trying to change the game.
Exactly.
Maybe Super Sewer Baby is the dumpster salesman.
Oh,
What?
There you go.
or maybe he's thwarting the deal. That's what it would be. Is that he maybe what happened is Super Brainy Baby's brain was stolen and put into the dumpster as a drop site. And Super Sewer Baby's gonna save the day.
Or maybe they're trying to stop the deal because they're muscling in on their dumpster sales territory.
They're muscling in on the sales. That's funny.
Because we know how territorial the dumpster market is.
That's right.
You know, you got to watch the map. You know, they'll come get you.
That's right.
You got to be careful. That's
They
true.
come off the money.
Yep, that's right.
Am I interpreting this as super trashy baby?
The super what? I'm sorry, I missed that. Uh-oh, did Daneen freeze?
I believe so.
Frozen?
Oh
I
no.
think she's frozen. Yeah,
no.
I think she's frozen. She'll be back. She'll be back.
It's actually really hard building under a time constraint.
That's why it's called a challenge. And it goes back to time management, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, because you start thinking, okay, I'm spending all this time on the dumpster, but should I be? Is it worth it? Maybe.
Yeah, I started. This is like just a quick little. I started actually building the alley. So you can see an alley. But then I started realizing, depending upon which side you look at, I kind of wonder about that view. So it's like I can't have it this way because I'm kind of faking the back, obviously. But you can't really see anything if you look at it straight on. So
You almost have to force your perspective down there.
yeah. So do I? Ooh, that is I have an idea on that. Okay, awesome. That has given me. The other thing is you got to watch when you're moving a plate that has a door on it with only one stud because they're going to fall off very easily.
Yep. Okay. This wasn't very secure, so I had to secure my dumpster. Okay, it's a solid dumpster now. I am joking about this, but I also kind of like this. I might keep this for a future thing. I should probably put a fish in there. Or just random food items, right? Gotta have fish. Yeah, I had to take Super Brainy Baby's brain off because of the, speaking of which, a little segue here is that we're still doing the bunker build off for the little baby bunkers. And
Yeah.
so I did one for that star baby, the pink star baby. And I had to take Super Brainy Baby's brain off to do that. So, okay, cool. Oh boy.
And speaking of that challenge, the your guest judges are all excited about giving their commentary.
That's right. That's right. Two of the guest judges are Lana and Vanessa Ziccardi, because they are big into babies. So I asked if they would be willing to be judges, and they're very excited to be judges on this too. So yeah, so build your bunkers. Build those bunkers. We want to see what you got.
I'm planning on doing a test run with them in advance. Kind of like scrolling through, let them see what everyone's built.
Yeah.
Kind of gather their thoughts so
Yeah,
they
good
know
idea.
they know what they want to say.
Sounds like a good plan. Awesome. Baby experts. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so there are going to be two of the judges, and similar to last time where we had Dave and Perry judge the large ones, they're going to be judging those, and let's see what they come up with. Yeah, it's like we're all concentrating so hard. It's like, how do I do this again? And this is where it's too bad Ferg's not here, because I'm trying to get wheels on this dumpster, and I'm thinking to myself, God, if Ferg was here, he would know what to do. He would know. It's like, yeah, you need this part, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Is this gonna work? This might work. This might work. Like I said, I'm going to have this amazing dumpster. I may not have an alley, but I'll have a dumpster.
So what's everyone's plan? Is everyone just kind of building their alley and then coming up with a story after the fact, or?
I got the story already.
Yeah, I've got my story as well.
I'm pretty much, I already have the story. I haven't built the alley yet, but I'm trying to get the wheels on this dumpster, and it's gonna be interesting. Let's just say that.
I'm hoping I figure out whatever kind of deal is going down, seeing what kind of alley this is.
This is turning out to be like a Mad Max type of of a car. Oh my goodness. What am I thinking here? Yeah, because, for me, because in my case, the character is really driving the story. If it wasn't Captain America as a zombie, I would probably be doing something else.
Aren't we supposed to flash lights red and stuff with 1 hour left?
Well, we're at 58 minutes. We still have an hour, almost an hour. But no, you've got 1 hour left. Well, I used to have my intern Maddie, where she would say, "You remember when I think there were 5 minutes left, and Alexander 23 was asking, and she says you have 3 minutes left." She was messing with him. Oh my God, that was so funny. Yeah, but my intern got a nice job at the university, so I miss her, but it's okay. She was really helpful a couple times I had her on. Okay, I got wheels now. All right, I've got to show this because I'm really proud of my dumpster. So, all right, so we got this massive dumpster on wheels, and this could be like a super sewer baby vehicle of the future. but it's got 2 lids. So, and it's got a brain in there. It's got a bunch of food items. So yeah, I'm really proud of this dumpster, just so you know. And the wheels are on this so it can roll around. I know it's not the most elegant one, but hey, it works. Now I can build the alley.
That's definitely a keeper because, like you said, what better vehicle for a sewer baby than a dumpster?
A dumpster vehicle, exactly. So I'm thinking that this is actually going to be fortuitous for some future work. Now I got to build the alleyway. So we'll build this alley. Oh, let's see.
Yeah, just add a steering wheel and you're all set.
Yeah. I think there is a dumpster in the Mixel line. I'll have to look the instructions up. But I had done a Mixels episode with Lena, and there was a Mixel one that was a dumpster that had like a face on it. You're seeing history being made. With what? The dumpster build? Thank you, PT. Yeah. You just never know what you're going to find on the Brick and Easy Broadcast Network. We'll just say that it's lots of strangeness goes on here.
First Henry Ford with the Model T, and now the dumpster car.
The dumpster car. I am very proud of that car. So sorry if I had to segue off and do that, but I was like, I like this car. This car is awesome. It's a back alley, right? Oh, that's what we said.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I don't think there's too many front alleys. No.
I was just thinking the exact same thing.
Oh my goodness.
I try and get them in there.
episode.
I try and get them in there before Debo comments. Because I got a vibe that he and I are on the same wavelength on jokes.
That's right.
Yep.
That's right.
That's true. Debo is the pun master. That's why it's always fun to have you in the chat too, Debo. You're putting in puns out there. The Super Sewer Baby vehicle. It's the backstory. Oh yeah, this is the backstory. History in the making. Where did Super Sewer Baby's dumpster vehicle come from? It was a Minecraft episode. Yeah.
We know.
I wish I had more of those solid doors. I only have those cutout doors.
You could spark a whole line of crime-fighting vehicles, like the dumpster boat and the dumpster copter. The
A
possibilities are
dumpster
endless.
copter.
Yeah,
I love that idea. Oh my God, that's great.
Dumpster sub called the dumpster diver.
Yes, a dumpster diver that is a sub. That is awesome. Wow.
So now it has to turn into a submarine?
Yes. Well, I already
He doesn't
have
have to, but
the
it should.
Super Sewer Baby Bananarama jetpack. Why couldn't he have a dumpster diver that is a submarine? Or an aquatic vehicle that can go land and sea. Like when you call them the
No
duck
idea who
vehicles.
the
Yeah. Okay. We are definitely doing some Sewer Baby dumpster vehicles. Coming to a mock improv near you. Wow. That's great. Thank you for chat for those suggestions. Yeah, the trash copter. Oh, there is a Bricklink trash copter already? Or is that the one I was referring to? Is that the Mixel thing that I was referencing? I think so.
So
know
all I'm hearing here is trash talk, right?
Oh my
Talking
goodness.
here.
Exactly.
That's true.
All right.
No, I love this. This is great. This is awesome. Back alleyway. What else could be in the back alleyway? Okay, so now I got to figure out. Okay, we know Super Sewer Baby's going to be in here, right? I think we agreed on that. And we also need the dumpster diving and some other character, some other guy or thing, or it could be multiple though. It doesn't have to be just one, right? It's from the Lego
Guy
movie.
about a thing.
The trash chopper is from.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'll have to look at that. Yeah, I have. If you're curious, here's the Bananarama jetpack. For those of you who don't know about some of the vehicles that Super Sewer Baby has had. So that's the Bananarama jetpack, and it turns into a submarine. So it wouldn't be out of the question for him to have a vehicle that is a dumpster that turns into a sub. It's called the dumpster diver. That's great, Debo. Oh, Hooded One's here. Hey, Hooded One. The Mixel Dumpsters is Goba. Oh, yes. Thank you. So there are already a couple of things that have been done previously, but that's okay. That's okay. We can put our own spin on things. Yeah. I do like this idea though. This is great. Super Sewer Baby is going to be making a return on the Brick and East Broadcast Network. He's been on hiatus for too long. People keep asking me when he's coming back, so he'll be coming back.
You have to add a little credit scene at the end of one of your videos where, like, similar to where they would do the James Bond movies, and they say James Bond will return ... And do the same thing. Our this video closes, and you'll see Super Sewer Baby will return.
Will return. ... It's kind of like the cliffhanger, right? Where Super Sewer Baby dies from something, but no, he will return. That's funny.
We can rebuild him.
We can rebuild him. And honestly, I was really surprised by how many people really liked that character. But, people have been asking me, are you going to bring him back? Are you going to bring him back? So I guess I'm going to have to bring him back. People like Super Sewer Baby.
Well, sometimes you just need a break, right? Not just you, but all the rest of us. If you do any one thing for too long, sometimes you get tired of it. You kind of need to have that pause,
rest.
And then that way people will say, "Oh, where is that? God, I missed that character.
Why haven't I seen that character?" Well, and the whole idea too of Super Brainy Baby, that maybe he's protecting the brain that was stolen from Super Brainy Baby is the backstory of this whole thing. Super Sewer Baby is a he. At the moment, yeah, I think. Well, I mean, it could be a they. I guess we could make Super Sewer Baby pretty much anything we want. How are you doing, Matthew? You've been kind of quiet. What are you?
I'm good. I'm just focusing a lot.
So what do you have so far? What's your? Ooh! Wow! You even have a sign.
Oh my gosh!
Whoa! A video sign.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow!
And it may involve the kingpin of thieves, Edward Elephant.
The kingpin of thieves.
With his pet.
Oops. Sorry, I didn't
his pet.
know. Oh, nice. Super Snowflake Baby is still traveling in space. Okay, Hooded One. I didn't know that Super Snowflake Baby had taken a trip. All right. Time to work on this alleyway.
And we all get quiet again.
Well, I was just dying to tell you who the guy is, but I want to save it as a spoiler. Or I don't want to make it a spoiler. I want to save it for the big reveal.
Yeah,
So.
I get it. I will say this. It is a challenge to make Lego look like it's random.
Yeah, that's true. And, you know, I was trying to think about how to make an alleyway in a perspective drawing instead of square. You know how you usually do an angle like this?
Mm-hmm.
But
Yeah.
I think due to time constraints, I may not do that. Yeah, but this dumpster is actually looking pretty good. I told you I wanted dumpster diving, so
We're getting it whether we want it or not.
you are going to get dumpster diving, people in the chat. Brickanista can't get that out of her head. So. You went on mission towards the shoulder of Orion? Oh, really? Super Snowflake Baby. I didn't realize Super Snowflake Baby had the power to go into space. That's awesome. I'm kind of curious if other people in their superheroes, their baby superheroes, had done other missions or anything.
Not recently. None that we're willing to talk about, anyway.
Yeah. Maybe
I have to step away for a second. I have all my trash cans they're in the other room.
Oh, okay, no worries.
We were talking before. I have like two areas, much to my wife's dismay, because it just means it encompasses more of the house. I have two areas. I have this is like the construction area, and then in the other room is the display area, and all of my trash cans were at my Oktoberfest build from Tricky Bricks Music Challenge. So I need to grab the trash cans back. So I'll be
Where
back
are my
in a second.
trash cans? They're in the other room. They're in the display area.
Oh yeah, I've already mined some of my existing mocks in order to find some parts. It's like I don't know where they are in my stash, but I know where they are in my mocks.
Right, exactly. And that's totally legit. It's a totally legit way to do it. Yeah, I think that's the one thing too about mock improv is that you come up with things totally on the fly, and then you start to realize, oh, actually that worked out great. I'm gonna use that for other builds. Yeah. You'll laugh when I tell you who the guy is that the zombie cap is doing the deal with. So it seems like the chat likes to have shady deals being done in, back alleys and such.
Those are the only ones that get the attention of the chat and the authorities.
Oh, now I need one of Naomi's favorite pieces.
Oh, rotator?
Yep.
You know it. Rotators are the bomb.
So we're a little past the halfway mark. How's everyone feeling about what they're doing?
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, pretty good.
I think it's going to work.
It's time to make the deal go down over here.
That's right. Deal making is in progress. And I will say that we did the other one with a 1 hour time limit because it was the Thanos mech, and you were allowed everything in the box plus 12 extra pieces. And we give a little bit more time because in this case, you have to look for the parts and you're not sure what you might have.
Right.
Okay, there's more chat here. Don't know what happened after that, but I heard he commanded a new spaceship along the way. That's awesome that Hooded One, you have a backstory. And speaking of Debo, you never saw me here, according to Cornado. Yeah. Well, the other reason why I like doing these is that it also includes the chat. So
Yeah.
they can get involved in this whole process. Yeah. It's fun that way. I really wish I had doors with a solid door. I might have to steal one from my dojo. Like what Daneen was saying is that you got to steal parts from other mocks to make things work. So you never said hi to the cowboy. Okay, Hooded One. Yeah, we have quite a few people in the chat. This is kind of like a tricky lug reunion here. And for those of you who missed the Tricky Lug meeting, I did show Sarah at the Tricky Lug meeting. So I just adopted a 4-year-old dog who is a retired, the breeder retired her from her duties, and she's now a member of my family. So very, very excited about it. And she made an appearance at Tricky Lug yesterday, because I literally was adopting her the time of the Tricky Lug meeting. So, yeah. I haven't had a dog in almost 3 years. So she's a welcome addition to the family. Super smart. She just settled right in. She's been great. .40 Okay. Thank you, Cornado.
What? No.
40 minutes to go.
I'm basically. I don't know if this is a good or bad thing to say at this point, but I'm basically done. I'm just on like fine tuning and just seeing what other fun things to kind of add in.
Well, and I thought about that, about whether we should make this an hour rather than 30 minutes, because we also have very polished builders, people who, are used to building fast. But then I thought about it and I said, I'm not a fast builder. I'm not one of those fast builders. So for me, I need more time. But
well, you also have the responsibility of running, moderating.
Yeah, that's true.
Show, so that naturally is
having to run the show and build is not the easiest thing to do. That is very true.
Like Devo's probably just sitting there, like thinking of all the puns that he's going to save. If he says them now, what slows himself down? He's going to wait until that clock runs down, and then he's going to like rattle off like 30 of them.
Unleash all the puns.
Yeah.
Make us all throw off our game.
Right.
I would never do. No, you're right.
Maybe.
Well, and I know that, we could adjust the time in the future, but I think just because I had mentioned to all of you that this was how we did it last time, I didn't want to change it up on you like last minute. Oh, by the way, I'm shortening it down by half an hour. Maybe next time. Yeah, maybe next time we'll do that. Right
And that's even maybe an idea for the future, is that you can always have different time frames just for the uniqueness of it. You know, you could say, oh, we're going to have a super speed build. You got 30 minutes.
Yeah.
And see what you can put together in only 30 minutes.
Right.
Or you could have like returning contestants have a handicap. So it's like, all right, you've been here twice. I'm knocking 20 minutes off your time.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you're just gonna have people not show up again.
Exactly. It's like, well, you want me to do what?
Wait, what?
Like, I didn't agree to that. It's like bait and switch, right?
Yep.
I'm going to change my
I'm
name,
kinda
and that way.
By the way, Brickanista, how was the drive back? There was one part when I was in Idaho where it started hailing
Oh,
and the roads were really icy. And that was the one time where I felt really scared. Because I came back through Salt Lake City instead of going through Vegas like I did last time. So for those of you who don't know, I went to Arizona to be with family. I had 3 members of my family, 2 nephews and my brother, all came down with COVID at the same time. And they were all unvaccinated. So it was really, really dicey there for a while. Thankfully, everybody is expected to make a full recovery, and we are all very blessed because of it. But yeah, it was, let's just say, the drive down and the drive back were interesting. I'll leave it at that. And I'm using your idea, Daneen, about putting some light in here, some sort of light source in the back. So thank you for asking, Hooded One. I appreciate that. She evidently survived. I'm still here, and I brought back a dog too. So somebody
Best
said
part.
Devo is cheating with a cute goat. You put a goat in your build?
I mean,
Seriously?
that's the thing. He's going to see a guy about a thing.
Oh, he's
See a
doing
guy
a
about
a
to go.
thing. He's putting a goat in there. Well, the thing about this, there are no prizes for this. We're just challenging our skills.
I was looking for a marble riot, but I couldn't find one off the top of it.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess maybe in the future we could have prizes and judges as a possibility. I don't know. Would people want that? Maybe if we ever got, like, I don't know, some famous people involved. Maybe, I don't know.
wait, we aren't famous?
I resemble that remark.
I was pretty sure I was famous somewhere.
Yeah, we're all famous in our own minds, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I am really don't have a whole lot of.
All right, I can't find one quickly. It's time to go take one off mod.
This is great because if you get done early, you can start putting things back where you got them.
So are you done already, Debo? And so is Rob?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm just playing around.
So if we can, I don't know how Matthew and Daneen, well, Daneen's not in the room, but I don't know, we could make it in 2 minutes and 54 seconds.
no. Go ahead, like,
No.
while I tidy up, I'll.
Well, I'm just
tweaks will come to me.
maybe next time, but yeah, like I said, I don't want this to be a bait and switch kind of thing. Like, oh yeah, I told you had 90 minutes, but now you only have, an hour.
I would like to take this opportunity, since I, got stuff out of my hands for now, to point out that Tony Stark is a video fan.
Oh,
The Zaccardi T-shirt that he comes with is the same band that's on the album cover that comes with the
wow,
werewolf drummer. So
wow, that's cool.
Tony Stark is hip. Just letting y'all know.
Okay, well, that's good to know.
And with one little sneak peek on mine, because I think it's a really cool, tile. I didn't end up buying the set for this one. I just bought the individual piece. But I forget which friend said it was in, but the playing card.
I remember seeing that one.
Huge.
Those are
Yeah.
nice.
It's a 1x2 printed tile with playing cards on it. I think I picked up a couple of those. I think they'll be very, very useful, versatile type of a tile.
Indeed. You get a game of free card money going down on the street.
That's exactly what's happening. Of course, the trick is it's not throwing out the 3-card Monty in your back alley. It's who's going to be the one running the game.
Right.
Because that's going to add the humor to it. You got to figure out, who's a good
You got to
character.
think about the humor, definitely. Humor is important. That's why I'm not telling you who the deal is being done with,
Right?
because it's a callback. That's the only hint I'll give you. Yeah. But it sounds like, so Daneen, when you were away, Debo and Rob are almost done, or they are done and they're doing refinements. And I don't know how far you are and Matthew are, but we were kind of throwing the idea out of what if we reduce the time a little bit. But then I said, but we don't want to do a bait and switch either. But maybe next time.
I'm okay. I am trying to add little embellishments at the moment, so I've
Okay.
got
Well,
the
what
majority of mine done.
What about you, Matthew? Where are you?
Yeah, still say I have a little bit more time left. Just
Okay.
need to do a couple more
Yeah,
things.
let's keep to our original schedule then. Because like I said, I don't want this to be a bait and switch kind of thing. It's like, yeah, I told you had more time, but I changed my mind. No, I'm not going to do that to you.
Oh, so Hoodwin is saying it's in that card I showed is in 3 of the new sets. I didn't realize it was in 3.
Oh, the new sets that came out this year? Oh, like the
They're like those
Carnival
amusement,
thing? Yeah.
those which are great color palettes for those sets.
They seriously are.
And then Cowboy Kenobi said it's called 3-card Monty Python.
Oh.
And
I don't
we're
think
at
that's
30
true.
minutes now, folks. Yes, we're at 30 minutes.
I don't think
Now,
that's true.
I'm just about done too. I'm adding the lights in the back. But yeah. So I think next time we can make it an hour.
Yeah.
But since, like I said, I don't want this to be bait switch, so I don't want to say I changed my mind.
Well, if
I
we get
probably
a
need
few
about 10 more
down,
minutes and then I'm done.
10 minutes?
If we all come to a consensus.
Okay. So if we come to 15 minutes,
Yeah.
that would
Yeah,
be good?
I think we should probably
Okay.
15 minutes.
All right.
because
So
we'll
when the clock shows 15 minutes to go, then we're done. Do we agree? Do we agree on that?
I'm good with that.
Sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think I can do that too. This is pretty funny. And now we know that we can't. I think it also goes back to how confident we are as builders, and that building a scene like this that we can be done in an hour or 75 minutes. Maybe Debo and Rob should add mechanical movement to their mocks since they are done early. Yeah, Hooded One agrees.
Well, if the
Time
mechanical
cutting
movement,
worthy of Lego Masters. Okay.
if the mechanical movement is me just going like this, with holding my figure, then I'm good.
Are you ready for the twist?
Yeah.
Yes, the twist. We have to
I
have
thought
a
we already
twist.
had the twist.
Okay.
The twist
To
is the
help-
movement.
Yes, there you go. To help kill some time, I'll show these. I had this up on Instagram a while back, but I had going along with the Marvel theme. Here are my Clicky Avengers.
The
Oh my
Clarke
God.
Oh,
Avengers.
very nice.
That's
Oh my
hilarious. That's great. And then what you got to do is you got to bring them to the beach.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's a new ritual now. Is got to bring, you got to. I tell the girls, I'm like, we're not bringing any sets, we're not bringing any big bags of Lego, but I told them, I said, pick a couple different people, like maybe one of their friends' characters or a baby or something like that,
Right.
and then we'll take some pictures on the beach.
That's awesome. But Clickies on the Beach, you won an award for that.
Yeah, that was Bricks LA. I had the one photo. I happened to catch. I was more if I could pull up on my phone real quick. Probably not. I'll leave that to the side. But I happened to catch a wave coming right in and just hit one of the clickies on the side, and it happened to be a clicky that I had a closed eye on, so it was actually perfect.
Nice.
And I figured that why not? Because sending that photo in of basically just two brick separators and eyes in the sand, it's the only time, virtually is the only time you could truly submit something like that.
Yeah. That's
So
true.
so I sent that in, and it was picked as funniest.
It was great. It was so great to see that, and we were so well represented at Bricks LA from Tricky Lug. And we were pretty well represented too over at BrickCon too.
Well, I had all of my library stuff out at the last two conventions I was at. Just not just mine, but Lana and Vanessa's as well. So we had like at least a half a table of a bunch of stuff at Brickfest Live in Philly last weekend, and Brick Fair New Jersey the weekend before that.
Yeah, we saw the pictures too from Brick Fair, New Jersey too. You got a chance to hang out with some of the Lego masters while you were there.
Yeah, what was neat in Brick Fair, New Jersey, Manny was there, but not as a not in the as a guest of the convention, being a Lego master. He was there, no different than any one of the rest of us who were displaying. He had a table and he put his stuff out there.
Oh,
he
cool.
actually wanted to display at a convention.
Nice.
Which was neat to see.
And by the way, you've got a lot of really good comments in the chat. So great, Rob.
Thank you,
awesome, Rob. Nice, Rob. Nice. Yeah, I'm almost done. I think what we agreed on, right? We have 9 minutes now. So yeah. I think I can roll with this.
Yeah. Now I'm trying to put a mechanical movement in there. Thanks, chat.
They put that in there because they know you can do it.
They know they can tip me with those words.
Well, they know your skills. They know what you're capable of. That's a compliment there. Yeah, I know that, a lot of us, it depends on who you talk to, but I think some of the Lego masters, many of us could have taken a lot of them on. Not all of them, but I think we probably are middle of the pack. I think we could definitely take them on. Some of them.
Okay, here's the photo.
The Toast is here. Reminds me of the printed tile from Fort Legoredo, which has a band of cards. Oh, okay. Oh, here we got the actual. Yes, that is awesome. Yeah, with the winking eye too. That's great.
And of course that was like right on the side where the wave hit. So I was like lucked out. I couldn't have done it any better than that.
And Cornado said we have 10 minutes because that we've reduced the time. Oops, sorry, my mouse is acting weird. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we've got 15 minutes is the time that we agreed on. So we're gonna count down to 15 minutes. I mean, I could reset the clock so then it says like 8 minutes if I want to. Would that be better?
But then that would take time away from you building your build.
Well, I'm just about done, so we'll just let it roll. We'll just say, okay, when it gets down to like 16 minutes, we'll do that. Oh, so it looks like Yano said that that she had to come back for the big reveal. Yes. In fact,
Yes.
you came back now
Yes.
because we reduced the time. So when the clock is at 15 minutes, that's when we're done. Because it sounds like we're all pretty much making progress and have a scene that we can be proud of. I'll put proud in quotes for me, but it works based on what we have. But yeah, in fact, if you watch Yano and me and Aubrey do this, we had to do juggling fish in a ramen house based on what came up in the chat. And Yano was done, I think, 3 or 5 minutes before the time was up. In fact, I think both Aubrey and Yano were done way before me. And she got it to the point where she put it in her staging area so she could start taking photos. It was like, never mind me, I'm putting it in the staging area. It's like, okay, I'm still building like crazy. But I think you're right, though, that because I'm also managing the chat and talking and, trying to build at the same time.
And and that brings up a good point too. Is you had doing a back alley, seeing a guy about a thing, is a more common generic type of a theme. Juggling fish in a ramen noodle shop is a little more specific.
Yeah.
So go find your fish.
Right.
This
so
was
it could
definitely
be
a little broader. You're right. You're absolutely
it might be one of those things where you want to leave it at the 90 minutes and then do what we did, is adjust it as people are moving along. Because if you get a wacky theme, then an hour may not be enough.
Right. And Yano says that it's the event training kicking in as far as, getting everything ready for taking photos and such. Which, by the way, when we're done with this, if everybody can take a photo and then put it into put mock improv, hashtag mock improv on the hashtags, that would be awesome. Yeah. I think, let's see, how much time do we have? We have 4 minutes. Yeah. Yeah, it's been interesting just seeing what you're capable of doing when you have time constraints.
And while we still got time, I would like to make a little announcement. We have a new coral piece. It is that little double bar gun bit there.
Oh,
now available in coral.
Coral.
Thanks to the Eternal sets.
So it looks like Maraid in 5 minutes, according to Cowboy Kenobi. And Maraid has asked, what's the theme? So we are building an alley scene with a guy doing a thing with a man of some sort.
The location is a back alley, and the activity is like specifically seeing a guy about a thing.
That's
very specific.
Yeah, it was pretty generic as you can get. Yeah, welcome to the stream, Maraid. We are and I think we also agree too. Wouldn't it be nice to have all those colors in the pit that Lego Masters had? Because when you see my alleyway, it's like bricks of all different colors. It would be nice if I could have made this, more uniform. But okay, we got 3 minutes. 3 minutes because we reduced the time. So for those of you who just joined, we decided, since most of us are pretty well along, that we're going to go to 15 minutes on the clock. So now we have 2 minutes and 46 seconds.
And Hooded One is saying Hooded One is saying there's a coral baseball cap out there.
Ooh. Wow.
Yeah.
If there was one in real life, we could have our own Tricky Lug baseball caps that we could wear at a convention.
There's also the coral baseball cap here that came with the NASA Girl CMF.
Oh, nice.
With ponytail.
Yeah. Okay, so we are getting close to the wire here. We got 2 minutes. 2 minutes.
So that could be a new. That could be a future Tricky Bricks challenge, is to do best usage of coral.
Yeah,
There you
that's
go.
true.
Almost like you could build
Definitely
whatever you
something that
want,
we could
and you
do.
got to put coral in.
Coral has to be the star.
Right.
Yeah, like instead of a seed part, you have a seed color.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I am down for that.
Definitely.
That'll be a fun challenge.
Well, remember, I think it was Brickman or Bricks LA where they had the coral giveaways, and I think didn't you get that, Rob? Because I think you were giving away a lot of those
Yes.
coral pieces.
It was when they had the swag package. I ended up getting about 20 of those little coral bags, or the bags that have all the coral sea animals from one of the friend sets.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not going to use 20 of these bags. So it was right around the time we were doing different bricks for the BrickCon win, or second place win, I should say. So I said, oh, okay, well, I'll send them out.
That was really nice of you, because I think you sent some to me. I really appreciate that. A coral
I got a bag too.
monochrome
Thank you
build,
so much.
according to Glenn.
I don't know if I have that much coral to do a monochrome build on it.
I was going to say, that's a lot for a monochrome build. Oh, 20 seconds.
All right. Put things away.
All right, we're getting to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow.
Randomest build I've ever done.
All right, I'm going to take the timer off. So now we have all of us. Okay. Perfect timing. Yes. What's the theme? Sorry, I got to get that off. Let me remove that. There we go. Okay. And maybe catch up on the chat for those of you who just joined. Yes, Mairead also wanted to thank you, Rob, for those pieces as well.
No problem. My
Very
pleasure.
kind of you. Okay, so our deal was doing a deal in a back alley with some guy. So, and each one of us had a different Marvel CMF character as the central character. So let's see. Debo, are you there?
I'm here.
He's out of frame. Oh, okay. Well, you look like you're ready. So why don't I go ahead and put you in full mode.
All right. So Spider-Man is seeing a guy about a thing in the alley. And that guy happens to be George Costanza, and he is seeing him about a goat. Of course, the Watcher is looking on.
Oh,
And then
nice.
another
The
shout
Watcher
out
in
to
there.
that episode there with
And Spider-Man. Wow. And George Costanza.
and then the play function.
You have a play function built in.
Cool.
Nice. Wow.
It's pretty
Well
simple.
done.
But it's a function.
Oh my gosh. All right. So there's a question here from Glenn. Are you sure, Hoodie? I mean, 16 by 5 panel comes in coral. Okay. The chat's having a debate about what pieces actually come in coral. So, nice job, Devo. And also, since Cornado's in the chat, he put a play function in with his when we were doing that build with the Looney Tunes, the House of Mirrors. And so adding that play function is really awesome. And Cowboy Kenobi says play function flex. Yeah. So, wow. Well, thank you. And classic Debo. So good job. And apparently Hooded One, everybody's just giving you lots of praise. Zach Martinez.
Thanks, y'all.
PT McEwen's laughing, rolling on the floor laughing. And thanks for the play function, Debo. Yeah, Maraid also. Everybody's just like raving about your play function. Okay. All right.
Well, how is no one talking about George Costanza? Having George Costanza with a goat, somehow that seems like it would have been a real Seinfeld episode.
That's true.
Because he's got the money for the exchange there. He's letting it go. There he goes.
I think the play function though is really, and that's so straightforward. It, you just pull on that. So nice. Yep, swinging away with the goat. Really, really well done. And that is classic George. Very expected.
He would be quick to do a back alley deal.
All right, how about you, Rob?
Okay, so mine was the Falcon as Captain America, using the forced perspective idea that Debo helped with.
Oh,
here he is. Let's see if I can. So he's seeing Thor. And what the thing is, well, it's a shady deal. So he's buying an umbrella off of him.
Nice.
And because he is the god of thunder, rain, storm. So you would need an umbrella. And then in the back, let's see if I can angle it. In the back, you do have. Let's see. There's your 3-card Monty game with Thanos.
Oh, nice.
Very awesome.
Wow, I love the stairwell you put in there too. Is that a stairwell in the back?
Oh, fire escape.
It's like one of the
fire escape. Yeah.
Fire escape.
Nice. Really nicely done.
That's boss.
Wow. Okay. Cool. How about you, Daneen?
Okay, so I had T'Challa as Star-Lord, and spoiler alert, if you've seen the episode, you know that he's a pretty good guy. So he's meeting up with this elf in a back alley who's carrying Santa's bag, trying to make a shady deal so that he can get all the toys to the children of Earth. And the bag is kind of spilling out.
I love the balloon that you made there for the ship too.
So the bag is so that's my Santa's bag, and you guys had Marvel CMFs as Easter eggs in yours. I used the accessories because I've got the helicopter here for Monica, and you can see Alligator Loki hiding back there behind the bag. So
that is awesome.
So Hooded One says, "Wow, Daneen, that's great.
That is pretty good.
And clever use of the bag too."
Yes, that's brilliant use of the balloon pieces.
Yeah, I love that.
Yes, and the bad elf. Nice depiction of the bag and the toys.
Naughty elf.
And nice parts usage. Great piece usage, Daneen. Awesome. And I should also go back and mention for Rob, you got some comments too. So Zach Martinez, as far as love the scene and great perspective as well. And PT McEwen also said, nice, Rob, like the forced perspective. So good job. Cool. Okay, Matthew, what you got, Matthew?
I had Monica, and she is doing a shady deal with a forest friend. Because the forest friend is envious of the popularity of video, so she has kidnapped some of them and is holding them hostage until she gets paid. And there's a little detail there of some graffiti on the wall that says Brick and Easter was here. Some of the gang members up here, the Jack Stone figures, are shaking them until they, I don't know, reveal some secrets or something. And then there's a placard up on the wall that they're going to burn.
I love that video placard you got in the back. And then the fact that you made like a balcony way too in the alley. That's brilliant.
The Jack Stone gang. That is too awesome.
And you also had so many bricks that you could do a uniform color.
That's why it took long. I was stacking them all up 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and well, you did a great job. Wow. And of course, can you hold it up again? The forest friend.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Matthew introduced the Little Forest Friends to us on a Tricky Lug meeting. So they've been making appearances in a lot of his builds. So, and Llama's in there too. Nice
Laura
job.
is the leader of video at the back. Right
Yeah,
there.
the leader of video. That's great.
She's trying to rescue them.
Wow, so funny, Matthew. So here's some of the laugh out loud comments. So from Yano and from Cowboy Kenobi as well. And also Matthew, love the details of that alley. That is a shady alley. And Maraid's laughing out loud, and also Hooded One. So
Thank you, everybody.
Lots of really good feedback.
Good work.
All I know, Naomi, is that, like, you know, we start off. We have a variety of guests on, and you know, you have Debo, you have Daneen, myself. We do these nice humorous little scenes, buying a goat, you know, and then here we got the youngest one. Oh, I got ransom. They're holding for ransom. We're gonna chase them.
I know. Andy put Brickanista was here, so I'm like the graffiti artist.
Yeah.
That's really out there.
Brickanista on the move.
Naomi, you're Banksy?
Yeah, that's how I get, you know, that's how I'm able to feed the puppy.
Vandalism,
Okay, so
hostages. Look at that.
Here's my little back alley deal. And the reason why I didn't want to tell you who it was is it's the Centurion. Returned. If you remember when I did this as a prototype or proof of concept, I had the Centurion doing a shady deal under the docks with the gingerbread woman. So he's got a brain in his hand and he's giving it to the zombie. And Super Sewer Baby is here to thwart the deal in his dumpster.
Nice.
So, and this dumpster is like a rolling dumpster. So during the chat, we were talking about this could be a Super Sewer Baby vehicle. And PT McEwen was saying this is the origin story of where the dumpster vehicle came from. And I did put some lights back here, and I don't have a lot of those bricks, so I couldn't make it a uniform color. So that's why I was very envious of you, Matthew, that you were able to do that.
Yeah.
So the Centurion comes back doing a shady deal in the alley with the zombie, giving him a brain, but Super Sewer Baby comes to the rescue.
Is Super Sewer Baby maybe a little bit late because that could have still been attached to Super Brainy Baby if he got there like 5 minutes earlier?
Well, that's true, but he did thwart the deal of the Centurion giving it to the zombie, so it could potentially be reattached to Super Brainy Baby.
Dark.
That sounds like another back alley deal.
That's a different back alley deal. That's right.
Dark.
So I'm Banksy and from the Northwest, so probably DB Cooper too. Yes, very funny. Thank you, PT McEwen. Yeah. So as you can see, we all kind of had a different interpretation. And I do think that depending on what CMF that you brought or you had, that also made a difference to what the scene was going to be. But I just wanted to thank everybody for participating in this. I hope you found it as much fun as I did.
It was really fun.
And maybe we will have to make it only an hour in the future. Uh-oh, Hooded One, deal of the Centurion. And the most elegant dumpster I've ever seen. It's right. This is a keeper. I'm definitely keeping this dumpster. And Gary Mullane, thank you. Your builds are looking awesome. Well, we appreciate that. And, you know, this is a challenge, and this is a way for us to kind of keep our skills sharp. And we like to keep it playful and fun. And that's why we have the chat, also interact. And that's all part of what mock improv is about. So I'm glad that you enjoyed it, and nice work, everyone. Thank you. Yeah, I think that we appreciate to the chat giving us feedback on different things that we could do. And PT McEwen says, yes, 1 hour, keep the pressure up. Okay, so future episodes, this was 75 minutes. In future episodes, we'll keep it to an hour. I think when we started, we did an hour and 30 minutes. And now that we kind of know what we're doing,
I'm busy on your next one. I don't know when it is, but I'm busy.
Oh, okay. Well, Debo actually suggested I should do this once a week, but I said I'm going to stick with once a month for now, and it's usually the first or second weekend of the month. And as I mentioned, Ferg was not able to participate, and he said next month for sure he's going to do this, and he's a fast builder, so it'll be interesting to see what he comes up with something in the future. And thank you.
You'll start throwing in a car for the.
Well, I was going to say, if it has anything to do with cars, then yeah. But he's also just a fast builder. He's like crushed people in build competitions like that. 75 minutes gives 15 minutes for planning. Oh, so you think we should stick with 75 minutes? I don't know. I think 60 minutes, we could probably do it in 60 minutes. And thank you, Yano. Great building, everyone. See you later. Thank you. Oh, and panicking. 15 minutes.
Panicking, yes.
But Debo had mentioned that what he likes about this too is that it seems like there's a lot of humor that comes out of these builds. And that especially when we did the last one and PT was on that one where we did Thanos having brunch in a litter box. that nobody could ever have expected that. So you need to plan as you build. Okay, so makes for great build. Okay, well, you saw what we were able to do in 75 minutes. And I would just want to say I'm really thankful for this community. I'm really thankful to everybody here and how, we as Tricky Leg, we come up with these ideas and we just kind of roll with it and encourage each other. So thank you, everyone. People in the chat. So Maraid, Cowboy Kenobi, Yano River Blue, Hooded One, PT McEwen, Glenn. I hope I'm catching everybody. Gary Mullane. All of you have been just wonderful to hang out with and giving us some great ideas too. And of course, people who have been building, Matthew Builds Bricks and Brickworm, Daneen, Debo Bricks, and Rob Ziccardi. Thank you so much for being part of this. And next month, we'll see who the players are going to be. And I hope you had a great time. Check out #MockImprov if you want to take a look at some of these builds. And also, you are listening to the Brickanista Broadcast Network. If you like this, please like the stream, thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And if you want to send me a note, Brickanista Broadcast Network, P.O. Box 31956, Seattle, Washington, 98103. So thank you, everyone. It's been a lot of fun. And as they say on the Brickanista Broadcast Network, may the clutch be with you.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Building.